Hello dear students. Today I am going to discuss the SET-X question paper of Higher Secondary Part 1st Subject Physical Education for the session Annual Regular Winter Zone 2021 of Jammu Division. I hope that this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear during the session Annual Regular 2022 in Summer Zone of Jammu Division. What the important information I want to share with you that as per the notification of Jammu and Kashmir Board of School Education granted concession of 30% marks and need to attempt only 70% marks out of the total marks allotted in the question paper. Due to this reason, the time allotted in the question paper has been reduced wide. Board School Education Notification number 21 dated 9th of November 2021. Condition number 1, question paper having 3 hours durations shall have to be attempted in 2 hours and 30 minutes only. Condition number 2, question paper having 2 hours and 30 minutes duration paper shall have to be attempted in 2 hours and 10 minutes only. Question paper having 2 hours duration shall have to be attempted in 1 hour and 40 minutes only. The zoology and botany question paper having allotted time of 1 hour and 30 minutes each shall have to be attempted in 1 hour and 15 minutes each. Section A, multiple choice question, 1 marks each. Question number 1, who says physical education is an integral part of total education process? Option first, J.V. Nash. Second, Charles A. Butcher. Third, Irwin. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, Charles A. Butcher. Question number 2, cardiac muscle is found only in the option first, stomach. Second, brain. Third, heart. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, heart. Question number 3, all the body movements are performed with the help of muscles. Option first, voluntary. Second, involuntary. Third, skeletal. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, skeletal. Question number 4, the first Asian Games were started in option first 1931, second 1921, third 1951, fourth none of these. Answer is option third, 1951. Question number 5, the World Health Organization was constituted in the year. Option first 1948, second 1949, third 1950, fourth none of these. Answer is option first, 1948. Question number 6, a small amount of nicotine with the first puff subdues. Option first, happiness. Second, tension. Third, hunger. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, tension. Question number 7, the shape of Kho play field is option first, square. Second, triangle. Third, rectangular. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, rectangular. Question number 8, Weight of the shuttlecock is option 1 5.10 to 5.50 gram. Second, 6.74 to 7.50 gram. Third, 4.74 to 5.50 gram. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, 4.74 to 5.50 gram. Section B, very short answer type questions. Each questions carry 2 marks. Question number 9. Write down few points about prevention of sports injuries. This question is related to chapter number 10, common sports injuries and rehabilitation. The answer may be many injuries or threats to health which can be prevented by proper planning, organizations of sports activities. Few points about prevention of sports injuries are as listed below. Number 1, using standard equipment and facilities. Second, proper maintenance of playing area. Third, proper warming up before participation. Fourth, wearing protective gear wherever required or necessary. Fifth, using correct techniques for the performance of an activity. Six, proper supervision and offsetting of all sports programs. Or write down few points about rehabilitation of muscle pull. This question is also related to chapter number 10, common sports injuries and rehabilitation. The answer may be few points to be remembered for the rehabilitation of muscle pull are listed below. Number 1, stop any movement of the muscle pull area. Second, if there is mild muscle pull, then ice massage 3 to 4 times daily. Third, after 2 days, stop ice massage, then apply heat related massage. Fourth, wrap the affected area by crepe bandage if possible. Question number 10. Define obesity. This question is related to chapter number 9, diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be a disorder involving excessive body fats that increases the risk of health problems. Write a short note on Olympic Village. This question is related to chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be an Olympic village is an accommodation center built for the Olympic Games, usually within an Olympic park or elsewhere in host city. Olympic villages are built to house all participating athletes as well as officials and athletic trainers. Olympia, a small township about 200 miles from Athens. Question number 12. Write about Republic Day. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be Republic Day is a national holiday in India when the country marks and celebrates the date on which the Constitution of India come into effect on 26th January 1950, replacing the Government of India Act 1935 as the governing document of India, and thus turning the nation into a newly formed republic. The main Republic Day celebration is held in national capital New Delhi at Rajpath before the President of India. Question number 13. Explain the terms MPED and BPED. This question is related to chapter number 4, Career Aspects in Physical Education. The answer may be MPED means Master in Physical Education. It is 2 years course. BPED means Bachelor of Physical Education. It is also now 2 years course. Write a short note on mild and moderate sprain. This question is related to chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitations. The answer may be mild sprain. When there is a slight tearing of some ligament fibers and there is no loss of function is called mild sprain. Moderate sprain, when there is some rupture of ligaments with some loss of function, is called moderate sprain. Question number 15. Write a short note on fats and carbohydrates. This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be fats or have a high energy reserve fuels, insulation and cushion for body parts. The main sources of fats are cream, butter, desi ghee, egg, yolk and soya beans extra. Carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Carbohydrates are providing fuel to the body. It is composed of carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. The main sources of carbohydrates are rice, sugarcane, bread and potato extra. Question number 16. Write a short note on Olympic rings. This question is related to chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be the Olympic symbol consists of 5 interlaced rings in 5 different colors. The 5 different colors represents the union of the 5 continents. Each ring was proposed by Varin Perry de Coubertin. Blue represent American continent, black represent African continent, yellow represent Asian continent, red represent Australian continent, green represent a European continent. Question number 17. Write a short note on Dhyan Chand Award. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be Dhyan Chand was called as the wizard of Indian hockey. Dhyan Chand led India in the Berlin Olympics 1936. India had won the gold medal for the third time. Dhyan Chand is India's highest sports award for lifetime achievement. The award is started in the year 2002. The award carries a cash prize of rupees 5 lakh, a plaque and scroll of honor. Question number 18. Explain the terms of yoga teacher and fitness trainer. This question is related to chapter number 4, Career Aspects in Physical Education. The answer may be a yoga teacher is a fitness and wellness professional who leads a group classes in yoga. They teach students how to perform the various stretching poses, meditation and promote mindfulness in addition to overall well-being. Fitness trainer, a personal trainer is an individual who has earned a certifications that demonstrates they have achieved a level of competency for creating and delivering safe and effective exercise program. Section C, short answer type questions. Each question carries 3 marks. Question number 19, explain the importances of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be importances. The importances of physical education in helping out the man from various self-created problems arising out of modernization of the society cannot be understood. Few importances of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, optimum development. 2, emotional development. 3, growth development. 4, social adjustment. 5, character development. Explain all these important points into 2 to 3 lines, or write down the various objectives of physical education. This question is also related to chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be objectives or steps, advances, and realities in relation to the aim. In order to achieve the objective of physical education, the following widely accepted objectives have been laid down. Number 1, physical development. Number 2, psychological development. Number 3, social development. Number 4, emotional development. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 20. Write down any 3 definitions of psychology. This question is related to chapter number 3, psychological aspects of physical education. The answer may be different psychologists have given different definitions. These 3 definitions are as listed below. Number 1, according to Crow and Crow, psychology is the science of human behavior and its relationship. Number 2, according to N.L. Mum, psychology is the scientific investigation of behavior. Number 3, according to Ross, it is the interpretation and explanation of behavior in mental, physical term. Question number 21. Explain the avenues of career preparation in physical education. This question is related to chapter number 4, career aspects in physical education. The answer may be, first of all, introduction. To choose one's career in the competitive world is not an easy task. The preparation of good career starts from the family. Today, most of the career options are selected by the family or by the parents' pleasure. The following avenues helps them in their career preparation or as listed below. Number 1, interest in sports. Second, perfection in any game. Third, develop high level fitness. 4, checking out own mistakes. 5, develop leadership qualities. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 22. Write a short note on Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be, this award is started in the year 1991-92 in the memory of late Prime Minister Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. Rupees 5 lakh is given as the award for the most spectacular performance in the field of sports by an individual. The prize money now increased from 5 lakh to 7.5 lakh in Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award. Question number 23. Write short note on modern history of Olympic Games. This question is related to chapter number 8 of Olympic Games. The answer may be the credit of starting modern Olympic Games goes to Baron Paris de Coubertin of France. As per the wishes of his family member, took training of soldier at SET-XANNUAL in France. Due to lack of interest, he left the training in between. He studied the political science, has a strong interest to study national and international problems. In 1893, he does struggle for the revival of Olympic Games. He called international conference and 75 representatives of 13 countries attended the conference and unanimously agreed to revive the Olympic Games. Due to this initiative, modern Olympic Games held in Greece in the year 1896. Question number 24. Write a short note on vitamins and minerals. This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be vitamins. A balanced diet consists of all the vitamins like A, B, C, D, E, and K. Animal sources are eggs, fish, milk, and cheese. Plant sources are groundnut, peas, beans, and pulses, etc. Minerals. Minerals are inorganic compounds. The main sources of minerals are milk, leafy vegetables, cheese, common salts, etc. The minerals present in leafy vegetables are calcium, iron, phosphorus, magnesium, sulfur, potassium, iodine, sodium, and chlorine, etc. Question number 25. Write a short note on muscle pull. This question is related to chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be muscle pull or cramp is a very common complaint in cricketer and athletes. Muscle pull is occurring unexpectedly and involuntary shrinking of one or many muscles and may be either constantly present or tending to restore the bodily tone. Question number 26. Explain any three definitions of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 1, Concept of Physical Education. Different physical educationists, the answer may be different physical educationists have given different definitions. These definitions are as listed below. Number 1, according to Irwin, physical education is a program of physical activities that develops health in youth. According to Charles A. Butcher, physical education is an integral part of the total education process. Number 3, according to J.B. Nash, physical education is the sum of those experiences which come to the individual through movement. Question number 27. Explain the meaning of motivation. This question is related to chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be meaning of motivation. Motivation is one of the most fascinating and important area in human psychology. Motivation has immense effect of learning. In this absence of motivation, either there will be no learning or very little learning. For example, we may observe a child learning to ride a bicycle. He falls down several times and in process gets bruises and cuts, but he doesn't give up every time. He gets up and makes another attempt till he attains mastery. We may say that the boy was intensely motivated to learn that he kept on going in spite of failure or injury. Section D. Long answer type questions. Each question carry 5 marks. Question number 28. Explain the fundamental skills of hockey in detail. This question is related to chapter number 6, concept of major games and sports, and the subchapter is hockey. The answer may be few fundamental skills of hockey or as listed below. Number 1. Grip of the hockey stick. 2. Dribbling. 3. Push. 4. Hit. 5. Flick. 6. Scoop. 7. Dodge. 8. Corner push. 9. Tapping. 10. Free hit. Explain all these fundamental skills into 2 to 3 lines. Or explain the fundamental skills of badminton in detail. This question is also related to chapter number 6, concept of major games and sports, and subchapter is badminton. The answer may be few fundamental skills of badminton are listed below. Number 1. Grip of the racket. 2. Stance. 3. Service. Long service. Short service. 4. Footwork. 5. Position of the receiver. 6. Forehand stroke. 7. Backhand stroke. 8. Smash. 9. Hop smash. 10. Drop. 11. Tap. 12. Flat return. Explain all these fundamental skills into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 29. Write down the importances of health education in detail. This question is related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be, first of all, introduction. Knowledge of health education assumes great importance in India, where most of the people are ignorant to the basic principles of health and hygiene. Health education programs are basically prevention and promotive nature, as prevention is better than cure. Health education is important for everyone for the following ways. Number 1. Prevention and cure of diseases. 2. Knowledge of health education. 3. Knowledge of environmental hygiene. 4. Mental health. 5. Family health care. 6. Nutrition knowledge. 7. Eating habits. 8. Health education is a comprehensive process. 9. Knowledge of health. 10. Educational opportunities available. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines, or write down the harmful effects of drugs on individual. This question is also related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be, first of all, introduction. The body gets addicted to them and works only if these are taken regularly. This addiction is very powerful. It may lead to do crimes like theft, stealing, and drug trafficking, etc. The addiction can only be spotted by strong determination, hospitalization, and sympathetic attitude from family and friends. Harmful effects. Some of the harmful effects are as listed below. Number 1. Cause a serious damage to nervous system. 2. Drugs addicts neglect their studies. 3. AIDS has spread rapidly in drug addicts due to sharing of common needle for injection of drugs. 4. Drugs adversely affect on cardiovascular system. 5. Eyesight badly affected and hearing capacity also lost. 6. Coordination of various body parts slowly lost. 7. Drugs addiction would ultimately lead to death. 8. Continuous use of drugs would causes impotency. 9. Drugs addiction create problems for family. 10. An addicts remains aloof from the family and his relations with other members of the family. Question number 30. Explain the effects of exercises on respiratory system. This question is related to chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. Regular exercises by an individual over a considerable period of time have far-reaching effects on the respiratory system of our body. The effects of exercises on respiratory systems are as listed below. Number 1. Faster removal of carbon dioxide. Number 2. Aerobic endurance developed. 3. Chest expanded. 4. Residual volume increased. 5. Lungs volume increased. 6. Respiratory muscles become strong. 7. Resistance power increased. 8. Respiratory rate decreased. 9. Ventilator efficiency increased. 10. Alveoles number increased. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines, or explain the effects of exercises on muscular system. This question is related to chapter number 2, psychological aspects of physical education. The answer may be regular exercise by an individual over a considerable period of time have far-reaching effects on the muscular system of our body. The effects of exercises on muscular system are as listed below. Number 1. Biochemical changes in muscles. 2nd. Body composition changes. 3rd. Gain in strength. 4. Increase in muscle mass. 5. Better neuromuscular coordination. 6. Efficient use of diet. 7. Proper shape of the body. 8. Reducing chances of obesity. 9. Muscle work with great speed. 10. Lactic acid tolerance increased. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 points. Thanks and have a nice day.